Yeah, what's up, Haas? What's up, Triton? Mill 8, feel great. Haas. How are you doing, Triton? How are you, Haas? Doing good? Glad to hear it. What's good, Post-Nut Yu-Gi-Oh? How are you? Hi, Rourke. Who's ready for more Ace Attorney? Not Tuesday. Waste Attorney Wednesdays. Exactly. All good? Glad to hear it, Triton. Did something happen with yesterday's VOD? Oh, Kupo had to snipe it because I accidentally opened up Steam and there was a game with nudity. Okay, in my defense, it said it was a card battle. Okay, it said it was a card game, so I was like, okay, this looks like a card game with like cute art. And then I scrolled down the description, and it was just like, just giant, just like an obscene amount, just some gigantic bazungas, yeah. More Carlos is always welcome in in all games and forms. Thank you, Triton. At least you didn't show minors this time. Shut up, Postnut. Oh, you know what? I'm missing my handy dandy accessory. What's up, Kupo? What do you mean by this? Okay, but if it was Elsana, would you have scrolled away? Wait, scrolled away? On a scale of Honey Pop to Nikkei, where did the game... Okay, it was like... I think it was more Honey Pop than Nikkei, for sure. It wasn't that bad. But it was still pretty bad. You liking the fit? Cool. I mean, I've worn this shirt before. I assume you scrolled away when the nudity popped up. Oh, yes. I kept scrolling down, but it was already there. The damage was already done. So, like, Kupo had to scrap the VOD. Also... There we go. Okay, I like having hair in front of me. I feel like I need that, you know? So, appreciate it, Kupo. What's up, Pablo? Welcome to the stream. All right. Oh, I also today I have kombucha. This flavor is lime, mint, and coconut. Mojita. Scream if you're gay. Ah. Sometimes you just gotta smite some stuff. This stream is now sponsored by... Oh, this stream is now sponsored by Kavita. Okay. Let's load it up. Okay. Fortunately, it was just 2 days ago, so this is like the freshest this game has ever been in my mind. I don't remember why she's sad. Damascus calling card. Okay. So when did you get the calling card from the mask? Calling FTC right now? FTC? What's the FTC? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago, I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. Who remembers that? Who knows, like, have you ever said that was 20 days ago? I've never said that was 20 days ago. I think, like, if the number of days exceeds, like, 4, I just go like, if it's been 5 days, I'll just be like, it was a week ago. Like, I've never heard anyone be like, yeah, it was like 20 days ago. Like, what? You seem to know much more about Unmasking Demasque than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. What's up, Junkie? I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there's security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes. Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. What did I think of Adrian's new design? I like it. I mean, it's even more Samus Aran than it was before, I think. I do love her frazzled face. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night and even left with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Well, why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically 0. 0? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I just got that, Kupo. I love that face. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Unmasking Demasque in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Really? That's not possible? You don't think you might have made one mistake? I have a feeling that one of those people is Unmasking Demasque. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Okay, do we have anything worth showing her? How about, why don't we ask her about the camera data, actually? Nivian, what's up? Thoughts on Mr. Beast hiring a $100 million lawyer? To beat some random small... hire a $100 million to beat a small YouTuber who used to work for him for passing fails information in a lawsuit? Passing fails information? What do you mean passing fails information? And also, I mean... I think that... I mean, I don't know the details of the story, but I will say that, like, if Mr. Beast has the money, and he does, then, you know, he's a... I don't know, passing false information. Oh, false! False information. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, Mr. Beast is very rich. He's allowed to do whatever he wants with his money. And when you go to court, you only really get, like, one chance, right? Obviously, there's, like, appeals. But, you really have to make sure that, like, when you're in court, you win your case. So, naturally, he's going to try to ensure that he has the best odds of winning it. And that involves getting the best lawyer possible, which he can afford. So... I say it's totally valid. I don't know. Yeah. I know. It's my fault. But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. Okay, so she had nothing to say about that. Okay, she has nothing to say about that either. What about the calling card? Okay, nothing? Okay, literally nothing. Kind of... Dude, look at how pretty Rhonda Light is. He looks like if Princess Leia was a boy. Oh my god, he's so cute! Okay, nothing. Alright, I feel like I'm... Wait, what about Luke at me, actually? No? Okay. Would you go on a Mr. Beast challenge? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. If Mr. Beast wanted to throw me in a challenge, I'd do it 10,000%. Easy. Easy. I don't even think about it. Dude, I would do anything. Anything. Whatever Mr. Beast wanted me to do, I would do it. Whatever. Like, put me in an island with like 100 people and like, we all have to like get hunted or some shit. I'd do it. Easy. Easy, dude. Easy. I don't care. You think I have morals? Integrity? No. You wanna throw that Mr. Beast money? Like, you know, I'm here. Hi, Barbie. How are you? What's up, Xerox? How are you doing? You're just frazzling Andrews on purpose? I might be. I might be. Okay, so she has nothing new to say, so let's get out of here. But where did I want to go? Am I going back here? No, right? There's nothing here. We already inspected this place, and she's not really giving us new information. Okay, yeah, even the badge doesn't work, so... Here, there's also nothing. I'm not gonna lie, this apartment is extremely sus. Oh, okay, we got a new dialogue. What's up, Colt? How are you doing? If the badge doesn't work, you know there's a big issue. Exactly. It's like if the badge doesn't work, then nothing will. Mr. Nick, welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see. Wait, where the hell was Pearls, actually? I went and bought a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls? Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Wait, what happened at the detention center? Did I miss something? Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Oh, wait, right, because we agreed to take on the case for Rhonda Light because we know that Rhonda Light is not actually Master Demasque, but no one else in the story really sees it like that yet. Which, to be honest, when we spoke to Rhonda Light, he literally like said, I stole it. Like he said, I stole the urn and then I lost it. Which is plausible, but it does feel like he's really just lying. I mean, he didn't steal anything. He's just like he just idolizes Master Demasque. I'll never forgive you, ever. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Yo, what's up, Ficti? How are you? Yo, Ficti, how did the rest of the tournament go? Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls. Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. What is it with these people and cleaning the toilet? Oh, you're in the finals? Yo, let's go. Yo, congratulations, dude. I'm glad. I'm glad. Big ups to you. We'll be rooting for you. Found your YouTube channel? Did you, Michael Farrell? Well, I'll be in the air. At the time that the tournament is starting, I believe I should be flying between Vegas and SoCal. That's where I'll be. But I'll still cheer for you, Ficti. You gotta represent Perla Rhino. I know you. I know you. I know I can count on you. I know I can count on you. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. Let's see. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Kurain Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. If I remember correctly, I don't know if she said anything. She was very scared. Did she say that? Maybe she did. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she did used to... She thinks that Maya and Nick are dating. I mean, you'd be forgiven for thinking so. Hey, Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but... But what? Pearls... I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. Well, what is it? A Fathead! Yo, thank you so much for the resub, Fathead. Let's go. 13 months? Aw, thank you so much, Fathead. I know, this is like the talk, right? It's not you, it's me. Thank you, Fathead, by the way. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying the content. And how are you doing today, Fathead? Usually it's me. It's kind of like a custom in Kurain. It's kind of like a Kurain Village custom, sort of. Kurain Village custom? There are hardly any men in Kurain Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Just relaxing? Let's go. Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Kurain Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh. Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearls' father... He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Dude, all men are like that, man. Xerox, tell him... Oh. Really, dude? Really? Ugh. Poor Pearls, man. Boy, that's tough. Yeah. And she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Damn. That's heartbreaking. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearl's mother is... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe Pearl's mother was convicted. If I remember now, Pearl's mother, Morgan Faye, she's serving a prison term in isolation. In isolation? Damn. Okay. Holy. They have her in solitary confinement? What the hell did she do? I mean, I know she murdered somebody, but, like, usually to be put in solitary, don't you have to, like, commit the crime so you go to jail? But then you have to, like, do something wrong when you're in jail, and then they put you in solitary confinement? So it's like, what the hell did she do when she was in jail? So you see, I'm the only family Pearly has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya. My mother's gone too. Oh yeah, Maya's mother. So your mother's still missing? Wasn't her mother like, didn't she disappeared during the DL6 incident, like the original DL6 incident from like 15 years ago. She's missing, but like at this point, it's like she's probably dead, right? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Faye, the current master of the Kurain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the Kurain technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah. But there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Mystic Mind Maya. Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick. Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Oh, it's okay. I'm the one who should... Well, I'm going out now for a little bit. By yourself? You're 8. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Hey, what? She sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room. Some room? She's 8! Yeah. You can't be giving 8-year-olds room to, like, run off and go outside. That's not how this works. Okay. I don't think there's anything I'm going to be able to show Maya. Actually, I know that Maya and Mia, or Maya and Pearls, they don't really seem to like Rhonda Light. So maybe she has something to say. So the real identity of Unmasking Demasque is Rhonda Light, right? That's what Mr. Delight claims. But I'm not too convinced about something he said. Huh? About what? About the sacred urn. Didn't he sound a little vague on the subject? Yeah, now that you mention it, he said that he had simply lost it, right? I have this distinct feeling that he's hiding something. I just know it. Okay. Well, I feel like that's a hint as to where to go next. Maybe it's time we go back and talk to him. Canonically, do Maya and Nick and Pearl age? Yeah, they do, because if you go to the court record, see here she's 9. It's been a year since we first met her when she was 8, so now she's 9. And then Maya's 19. She was 16 when we first met her, and then she was 18 at like the end of the last game, and then now she's 19. And then Phoenix was 23 when the first game started, so now he's 26. So they definitely age. Yeah, because she doesn't have anything new to say. Oh, he's not here. Okay. Well, why don't we go to that detective agency? I thought so. She walked for miles instead of taking a train. She'll be fine. That's actually, you're right. You're right, Prince Gremory. I forgot about that. Hello? Well, well, well. How lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Ah, this guy. Okay, I forgot what voice I gave this guy. I was trying to go for something flamboyant, but a little bit more sinister. Let me see. It's like, welcome. No. That's too fruity. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of, shh, silence. Precisely as I expected. What is it? Zvari. I don't know what that is. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Zvari. How truly excellent. Now then, what can I do for you? The night of the crime. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I've heard you've been after Unmasking Demasque since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Eminon. Shoutouts to Sir Eminon. How come he doesn't make content anymore, dude? Sir Eminon was so cool. But also, Tear Lament, Eminon. You know, did you know Eminon backwards is no name? So the first thing that he pilfered was the nameless jewel. Or the nameless tear. The nameless tear. That's pretty damn poetic, actually. I want to be a nameless tear. Okay. I first encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So, how did Unmasking Demasque manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is Damascus' modus operandi? Damascus MO. Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Unmasking Demasque. Sacred urn? That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Unmasking Demasque stole this time? I need a magnifying glass. It's not a magnifying glass, it's a bottle cap. I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wanderers, alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Unmasking Demasque managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep. You should have at least seen Unmasking Demasque. A singular cyclock. What the? It's a Cyclock. Cyclock? Hey, Nick. What's this Cyclock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fey family heirloom, but Curly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Kurain channeling technique someday. So, how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool. I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Okay, so that was just like a little tutorial on this Cyclock. Okay, well, we should be able to try out the Magatama, see how far we get in the dialogue, and that'll give us a clue as to what piece of evidence we need to find. So let's try it out. Assuming the mechanics haven't changed since the previous game, then this should work the way that I envision. So, Demasque's MO. Okay. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Masked Star Demasque commit the crime. Zany Twitch, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Well, now I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. Actually, wait, wouldn't the... Doesn't this count? There was a security camera set up at this... Oh wow, it actually worked out, okay. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it's your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? It's Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Duty. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Masked Star Demasque. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were fast asleep using the bathroom unconscious. I don't know. This would just be a total guess. Fast asleep. It was 1 a.m. Using the bathroom? That's possible. It wouldn't be the first time somebody missed something because they were using the bathroom. Or unconscious. Or unconscious. Even on holiday, would you recommend to set alarm for sleep or however one you want? Bathroom gang? Bathroom gang. Justice for... I just don't know which one to pick. I feel like, I don't know. We don't have any evidence, do we? This is just a guess. What all evidence do you have? I don't really have anything. I just have the camera data for 1 a.m. You know what? He was asleep. Is he the reason the toilet has been so dirty? Is this why everyone is cleaning the toilet? Okay, well now you're all making me want to click bathroom. Okay, fine, fine, fine. He was using the bathroom. Okay. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Oh shit. Okay, we do have to present evidence. Well, how am I supposed to show he was in the bathroom or even sleeping? Yeah, I do have to have evidence. Okay, so we don't have that then. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more. Okay, so we need to find out what exactly he was doing the night before. Okay. So we have our goal. Let's go back to the exhibition hall. Do you have anything new to say? You do not. And I already tried presenting you with a bunch of information. Actually, you know what I did not try? Did I try asking you about Luke at me? Okay, she literally has nothing to say. All right. Basement warehouse? Maybe something down here? I wonder if that detective brought this camera in with him. Good question. Let's take a look at it. Huh? It says property of Lord Lee Taylor on it. So it's borrowed. Kind of strange for an ace detective, don't you think? I have something to say to her and you too, Rourke. Oh, thank you so much, Nivi. Appreciate that. According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through those big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know. Okay, that wasn't very productive. Pathetic looking wooden box. That's the box that had the sacred urn. Don't touch it. There may be clues. I worked so hard to... You made that. Yeah, we've heard this before. I'm really starting to like this thing. It's so cool looking. I'd like to strap it to my waist and walk around town like a samurai. Careful. Gumshoe will lock you up and throw away the key if you're caught. Okay, that was not eventful either. And then over here... When we were here with Miss Andrews last night, the statue wasn't where it is now. Yeah, it was right next to the door. Well, if someone moved it, it was probably the criminal. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Ami while he stole the urn. Hey, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps. What kind of talk? Okay. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's a shocking pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. Our precious urn was right there on the other side of these doors. Yeah, and according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night. No. No, there's nothing new. Huh. Okay, and she's got nothing to say. Nothing new there. Maybe she has something? No. Yeah, no, we've gone through this dialogue before. This is when she tells us that he's basically just pretending to be Master Demasque. And we've already inspected everything. Do we actually have evidence? The warehouse camera went off at once. Becoming to purloin the most priceless thing. Take good care. Treasure exhibit poster, Magatama badge. move. I don't know. Can you look closer at the camera data? I don't believe you can. Yeah, it's just the warehouse camera went off once at around 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. That's all we have. Seems you've fallen for my little deception. This fireplace conceals a rather unexpected device. Yes, a high-tech air conditioner. Yo, this has to be the villain. Like, he even specializes in deception. But I also feel like if he really is the villain, if he really is the real Masked Star Demasque, that's like so obvious. It's too obvious. That's the problem. In the summer, it acts as an air conditioner, and in the winter, a heater. Clever. But it's just so obvious. It can't be him. That's quite a large portrait of yourself you have there. Yes, I wanted it to say to everyone who saw it, look at me. Look at me. With a model so fine, I knew the portrait would also be aesthetically pleasing. That's nice. Nah. It's my favorite Ace Attorney streamer, Rourke, aka the best tier player. Yo, what's up, Shroom Fiend Molly? I appreciate that. Well, right now, your favorite Ace Attorney streamer is stuck. So the music in this room is coming from here? Look at Me Elegy, composed by Luke At Me. This lovely device is called a gramophone. In days of yore, people listened to music on them. Oh, that's just what I thought. I told you so, Nick. She's like, yeah, I know. Nick's just like, bro, I know what a gramophone is. I don't need your lecture, woman. Let's see. Okay. Yo, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Sometimes being stuck is good. Sometimes being stuck is good. You know, like being stuck in the washing machine. Yeah, sometimes being stuck is good, but right now being stuck is not good, actually. Because I don't know what to do. It's gotta be her, right? Gotta be her. It's part where the sacred urn was going to be displayed. Holding screen. Some kind of important spell. This is incredible. Tiny version of the whole village. The dialogue is just slightly different because Pearls isn't with us right now. But it just doesn't appear as if there's anything new. I tried showing her everything. As far as profiles go... Oh. No. No. No, I've tried everything. One last look over here. Computer, nothing. Camera, nothing. Ow. Ah, I just hit my funny bone. You sound like a fed up parent. No. Imagine if I was a parent. If I was a parent, I would feel really bad for my child. If I was streaming, I would definitely look up a YouTube playthrough. Well, no, that's the thing is if I wasn't streaming, I could look up a YouTube playthrough. But because I am streaming, I can't do that. Okay. I feel like she doesn't know. She like how would she know? This is just background information on pearls. Okay. So then she's my only she's the only thing I got. So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret. Don't you remember? Oh, oops. Sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than... Oh, no, we've heard this before. Yeah. That's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like that. No, that's just flavor text. Flavor text. Flavor text. Flavor text. We asked about him before. She doesn't know who he is. Okay, well then you tell me. You know what? Ugh. What the hell? Honestly? No? Let's go for it. Yeah, I don't care. I don't think there's anything else to acquire. I think we legitimately just have to get it right. So how do we show that he was either in the bathroom, unconscious, or sleeping? Supposedly priceless, has no monetary value. Moved the night of the crime. Sent before a heist. It will be coming to Purloin, priceless works of art. Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? Like, I wish I could just get that picture. I mean, Phoenix says I've got just a piece of evidence. I'm stumped. I am completely stumped. I don't know what to do. Huh. Okay. We might have an idea. It's a slight stretch, but it might just be crazy enough to work. You can prove he was one of those things with what you have. Okay, so Pablo, you're saying that I can prove one thing with what I have. Okay. Detective at me. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ahem. Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke at me, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Fei. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. Kind of crazy. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Damn. Okay. Yo, he's dripping sweat from his nose. Ew. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No. The coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Shishishito, updated in the court record. Demasque knocked Atme out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Masked Demasque, or Masked Star Demasque. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Masked Star Demasque. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief, taken by the security camera. Well, let's see it. Well, it does look like Masked Star Demasque. That's him. And the timestamp, check it out. It is midnight 58:43. So just a minute, or just over a minute before 1 a.m. Masked Star Demasque. Photo of storeroom entrance taken by the camera on the night of the crime. You can clearly see he's leaving. But you know what bothers me? He's leaving with a box, but the box was left behind. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal Masked Star Demasque. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Ugh. Well, I guess I better go take a look, just in case. Alright, I do remember that green envelope. His wife, what was the name of his wife? His wife's name is Desiree. So Desiree told us... Actually, did she? I don't know if she told us anything. I think we just casually examined the envelope, and then Maya was like, let's open it, and then Phoenix was like, let's not. Look at me is a funny pun. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. All right. So back to the hideout. She's still here, but she doesn't have new dialogue. Desiree is her name. Okay, let's look at the green envelope. Hey, Nick. Remember what Detective Atme said? The only Desiree I know negates cards. And that's Desiree. Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. Okay. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. You don't want your true identity revealed to the world. Come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. But for $50,000? This is a blackmail letter. Sure looks like a major clue, all right. Blackmail letter written with a fountain pen, found in Ron's room. Conspicuous to say written with a fountain pen, right? Seems like a very unnecessary detail. The fact that they're telling us something like that makes me think that it's probably going to come into play. Ding dong. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Wait. Please come in. I'll make some coffee. Who is that? Really? Oh, okay. I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty late. Who says pretty lady? Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. You're... Nick, it's you! And Maya, too! What a fluke! Larry... Long time no see! What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, you know, something going on? Something, if you mean... I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married too? Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the Butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been... not exactly a close friend, but... yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We've got quite the... storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Nick, I didn't know you could pull. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike. Okay. Nice girl, that Desi. So, how you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. He's, look at his uniform, by the way, KB Security. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I've heard from you. What's with those clothes? You look well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Oh, what's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. Damn, Larry. Cheers to that. That's real. That's real talk right there. We've all been there. We have all been there. All women are like that, Walt. Oh my god. All right, let's see. You got dumped again? Rourke acting like Larry is an additor. Well, you know Benifer? What kind of a name is Benifer? Well, you know Benifer, I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago, so you stalked her. That's where I met the famous Katie Tom, and my whole life changed, you know.
Women do anything.
Benifer, Katie Tom, I've never heard of any of them. Anyway, dude, Katie Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, it sounds like you had quite the adventure. Benifer was the name of the J-Lo Ben Affleck coupleship name. Oh. Women, they're so oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the other girls. You're not like the other girls. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So, what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Ron's wallet! Yo, that's the alibi! Found by Larry at his part-time security jobs company building night of the crime. Because the blackmail said come to KB security at 1 a.m., right? If Ron DeLight left his wallet there, that's a pretty good inclination that Ron DeLight was at KB security at 1 a.m. He was not at Lordly Taylor. They just divorced too soon. Wait, who divorced? Oh, wait, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez divorced? Huh. I didn't know that. I didn't even know they were married. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in a uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform is all about. So, what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building? For Larry, being married is a plus? Oh, man. I feel for you, Larry. I feel for you. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure, here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card to the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Well, why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. How's your hump day treating you? What's up, Unwise Foxy? Not too bad. I have a long day ahead of me, so it doesn't even feel like a hump day right now. Long story short, I will not be sleeping tonight. Literally. I need to find out as much as I can about this keycard. Found inside Ron's wallet, apparently used for the building of his part-time job. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Red diamond. Yo, did Desiree have a red diamond? Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you've got something to say, then just say it already. She is the diamond. Perfect, I have lots of work that I need to get done by 5 a.m. Okay. Huh. A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Who the hell is Alexis, dude? Yeah, Desiree does kind of have villain vibes, Pablo. I don't disagree with that. But she's also kind of laid back. I don't know. I don't know if I trust laid back women. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. I don't know if I trust laid back women. Spectacles, thank you for the follow. Because, Unwise Foxy, I can tell you from personal experience that women are always uptight about something, okay? So if a woman is completely laid back, no, I'm not relaxed. I mean, I am pretty relaxed, but that's also why I should not be trusted. No, I mean, like, something should always bother you. And if it doesn't, if what is supposed to bother you isn't there, then that makes me suspicious, you know? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. There's better reasons not to trust. I mean, I think I generally pretty much like trust people, Pleiades. I don't know if you ever saw, yo, Pleiades, did you ever see the movie The Italian Job? It's like a really good movie, and I think you would like it. I feel like it's up your alley. But I remember I saw that movie, and there was a line from that movie. No, I mean trust you. Oh. There's better reasons not to trust Rook. Okay. All right, fine. Well, okay, that kind of ruins my story. But the story I was trying to say is, in that movie, The Italian Job, there's a slogan or like a phrase, right? And so the phrase goes, I trust everyone. It's the devil inside them that I don't trust. And I think that I live by that. I think I live by that. Like, I legitimately trust everybody. Until proven otherwise, right? Like, unless you give me a reason not to trust you, I will trust you. As opposed to the other way around, where like, where like, I will only start trusting you if you earn it. Does that make sense, right? But I think that just even if you trust someone, it doesn't mean that they're not capable of still doing harm, right? Because you can never truly know everything about a person. So, you know, so that's why that's what I like about the saying. It's like, I trust everyone. It's the devil inside them that I don't trust. I feel that way, but only because I live in the Midwest. If I was in the West Coast, I wouldn't. How would it change? You trust people while keeping a certain amount of boundaries till it's right. Yeah, exactly. As opposed to respect is a two-way street. Respect is a two-way street. Well, but I'm not talking about respect. I think respect and trust are different. I think they're definitely different, Haas. I don't trust my Maxi resolving. Oh my god. Though, you know what card I don't trust? I don't trust Ash Blossom. Because Ash Blossom never... I feel like every time I Ash, it always gets called by. Alright. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Rhonda Light. Oof. Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah. So what? Well, that's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. What? Sounds like I should really find some more about this KB Security company. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh. So, what are you doing here? Well, the bosses are away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, how far away is the company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road, anyway. This apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? It would take roughly an hour to get from here to KB Security and back. If Rhonda Light was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn! Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't respect Rourke and hope she won't. It's funny. The only card that resolves 100% of the time for me is Spooky Doggy Style. That is your goo, Haas. I don't trust Konami to release the new ban list tomorrow. That's true. I don't know, man. It's probably gonna come out on Saturday or some shit. Actually, it's a holiday weekend. Wait, but it's only a holiday weekend in the US. And it's only a holiday weekend in the US. And then I don't think in Europe they don't even celebrate Labor Day, right? So I guess it could still come out on Friday. But I think Saturday kind of makes sense. They have a bad habit of releasing ban lists on Saturdays for some reason. I don't know if there's any events taking place on Saturday though. Because they also have a bad habit of releasing lists during events. Alright, well, so I talked to you about that, but what else? Can I go there actually? I can't go there. So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi, bro. She is married. Holy crap. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Found? Okay. Wait, Ron is rich. Wait, okay, this is kind of sus. Ron is rich. He's the CEO of a security company. At age 23, mind you. Moreover, if you were gonna be a thief, that would be a fantastic day job. Because you would have a very easy time sneaking in to all sorts of places if you just happen to be the CEO of the security company that is running security on where you're trying to break into. But Ron DeLight is so timid. So, would there be anybody with access to all of Ron's? It's the wife. Exactly, exactly. It's the wife. It has to be the wife. Because the Detective Atme is way too obvious. But the wife is just not obvious enough. Once this weekend hits, I'm only working 1 day for 2 weeks. I took days off thinking I could spectate Worlds IRL. How I hate Konami. Oh, but unwise. They said from the beginning that you weren't going to be able to spectate Worlds. Hello? Is this the right residence? Ah, Pearls. Where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. They don't let people into the building, Kupo. It's not like Pokemon Worlds. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says sorry when he's excited? Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We are coming to get you. All right. I'm a little scared. Of course she's scared. She's 9. All right, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real... Not the 9-year-old dude. Come on. Another one of your, special friends? Say goodbye to Miss Delight, would you, Larry? Larry, do you want to be a circus by any... Do you want to be in a circus by any chance? The Predator Circus was amazing. It's one of my favorites. Alright, wait, I thought she went to Lord and Taylor. Hey, that bag was in there before. Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya! Pearly! Oh, I never thought I'd see the two of you again. So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yeah, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Yeah, that bag is there. It wasn't there last time. Now that you mention it. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in there. Hey, Nick. Come on. Open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property? Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. It's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. He's here. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging around here? Well, what do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Svari. Shall we say the figurative, Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. What? What? Who the hell is Sir William? Is this an expression? I don't know. Whoa, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Mr. Lawyer, or Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Damn, Pearls. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Svari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? Ha ha ha. You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot? Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Whoa. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot. But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. It's time for the best character to appear. What's up, hey? Is Godot the best character? Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? Cue Goku music. Where's the Goku music? Hey Godot, I heard you were strong. Let me fight. Oh man. I heard this Godot is strong. Let me fight him. I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. Okay, that's probably not true. I'm sure he's probably just like 25. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. Who are you, Francisca? to try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask. My dear lady, times may change, but people, sadly, do not. I'm guilty? Yes, I'm guilty, actually. What's up, show? How you doing? Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Looks like we're done investigating for today. Ha ha ha. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. Being so cool. Aw, thank you, show. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. To be continued. Okay. All right, let's save the game. And then I'm gonna go tinkle, and then I'll be right back and we can continue. Rourke, are you confirmed for TwitchCon? No. When is TwitchCon show? Is that October? September 19th? Oh, yeah, definitely not. No. I can't make it. It's in San Diego, right? But time off work after that will be too hard. Can't hold hands with your Oshi? Well, actually, this weekend, I am going to be hanging out with Sally. Because I'm actually going to California this weekend. It's funny because September 19th is right around my mom's birthday. So I could have gone, but then I wouldn't be able to take time off. So, like, I decided to just go to California now when I'm on my last week of vacation. So. Do you think Phoenix got a picture of Mia that he edges to? That's my... Oh my god. No, I think he respects her in the same way you respect, like, an older... I think he looks up to her. I will never not finish that sentence. Fine, fine. I was going to say older sister, but then I remembered who was talking. Oh my god. I have to go to this. Oh, I'll be right back. Let's count to 10. It takes more than 10 minutes to tinkle, please. Wait, I said 10. Okay, so I realized that as I walked away, I said 10 minutes and not 10 seconds. It does not take me 10 minutes to tinkle, okay? But then after I realized that, I started to think about it a little bit. And I started to have a shower thought, except I wasn't showering. So it was like a dry shower thought. Like a dry shower thought. You know how like they have like, yeah. So is there like a Guinness World Record for longest tinkle? What? I wash my hands. What the hell? Yeah, I guess you would just I guess you would just call it. Okay. No. So okay. Yeah. Non-stop stream. I was thinking like Twitch stream. Yeah. So okay, if there's a Guinness Book of World, if there's a Guinness record for longest tinkle, how long is it? And did the person who said it have a UTI? Like, how did they manage to do it? Did they hold it in for a really long time? Or do they just have like some kind of like genetic disorder or something that causes them to just like have an endless stream? So that's what I was thinking about. And those are the kind of thoughts that go through my sober mind. Yeah. I suddenly feel very ashamed. According to the internet, the record is 508 seconds. 508 seconds is just under 9 minutes. Wait, so that's just under 9 minutes. That's a 10-minute tinkle, basically. Dude, that's insane. What could you do in 9 minutes? What could you do in 9 minutes? That's like obscene. In 9 minutes, you can... What can you do? I don't know. But the point is, you could do that in the time it took that guy to tinkle. Things occur to me, but they're faster than 10. Right, I'm thinking of something. I want something that is exactly 9 minutes. Whoever that was must have been peeing out liquefied organs or shit. All right, shall we proceed? Okay, October 13th. Which guard is cuter? Wait, guard? Oh, out of these two? Neither. They look like supporting characters in a hentai. Not really my type. I also don't really like the way they wear their ties. Anyway, hey Nick. Well, what is it? Is something wrong? Nah. But did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Mask Demasque or Mask Star Demasque glossy I bought. Glossy? You bought this? Where? How would you know that? Oh, come on. Come on, chat. Come on. Like, none of you have been awake at 3 a.m.? You bought this? Where? From the little tents in the front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. A shot of Masked Star Demasque striking a pose. It's a publicity photo. Wait, publicity photo? Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me? That can't be Ron, right? Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Right. Oh my god, he's so cute. Look at the way he bites his lip. Ah. He's so cute. He's like... Oh, Mr. Right. You made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going any less ugly for you. Because I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! He's at it again. He's a sleeper top? Bro. This guy's not topping anything. I sent the calling card to Lord and Taylor. I admit it. I keep saying Lord and Taylor. Lord and Taylor is a department store. Excuse. I'm gonna keep making that blunder over and over again. I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you? Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please. Why does he want to go to jail so badly? Why does he want to be arrested? Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. Well, you see, actually, the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. Yo, it's her. It's her, man. She's the real thief. She's the real thief, dude. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. That or she's abusing him? Okay, but if she was abusing him, he likes it. I mean, you know. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Masked Star Demasque or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Ah, he's so cute. October 13th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 6. What the heck? Okay. Gotta find my judge voice. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. So this is Godot? Why is he wearing a visor? What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... Okay. If it's for the drip, I mean... I do. His outfit is crazy good right now, dude. This like dark turquoise button down with a white, like a porcelain white tie and a beige vest. That color combo is on point. I also dig the white hair. I like the pierced ears. I'm not personally a fan of pierced ears on men, but I think he's pulling it off quite well. I don't like this scruff. You guys know me. I'm all about clean shaven. But it's all right. It's all right. It's just like still a little patchy. Like you could tell like this part of the beard doesn't connect to like that part of the beard. And I feel like if you're a guy and you can't grow a full beard, you should just shave it. You know? Like don't try to like half-ass it. You know what I'm saying? Cyclops from the X-Men. Wait till you hear his theme. Unless you're doing like you don't got the time for that. I suck at growing facial hair. I mean, to be honest, I prefer clean shaven. So but I know some women who prefer like facial hair. But not me. Not me. The scruff means that he has better things to do. Okay. Well, what kind of voice does a man like this have? I don't know if I could do cool man voice. Cuz that would in order to do a cool man, I would have to do cool, and I can't do cool cuz I am not cool. I could do dorky man voice. I like a clean beard, but I shave because wife doesn't like it. Yeah, see? I agree with your wife, Cloudnim. All right, let's see. A voice for him. I feel like it'd be a little bit rough. Wait until the theme so I can decide on the voice. Okay, fine. So we'll just do regular. Okay, what a stupid question. Well, what did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? Okay. No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I am Gadot. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. How many times have we heard never lost a case before? What a lovely theme. You know what's I find striking about this theme right now? Despite his appearance, this song, this composition, it's not intimidating. It's smooth. It's almost welcoming. And it kind of has this... It kind of has this air as if it's concealing a tortured past. I could tell you when it's called, but maybe wait until you know a bit more. Okay. Smooth like a cup of joe. Yeah. I feel like I would hear this in a Pokemon town. Yes, 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 for sure. Which makes sense, right? Because this is DS music. Spike Spiegel's theme. Dude. Okay. As for British accent, I don't think he would have a British accent. Would he have a British accent? And besides, I can't do British accent. I'll be like, oi, I'm Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. Yeah, that's like, I can't, that's the only one I could do. And I don't think that's his voice. Pretty sure it's pronounced Godot. Oh, is it dough? Not Godot? 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 Wait, Godot? Definitely not Godot. It could be Godot, but I like Godot. Because Godot kind of sounds like Gal Gadot, you know, the actress, the Wonder Woman actress. So that's why I went with Godot. Refined 20s gentleman. Let's see. I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. He's the one that Detective Atme was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Ha. None. What did you just say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never, but you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? So this is his first case? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law? Huh. Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy's the real deal, all right, Nick. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So, we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Mr. Phoenix Trite. Yeah, this guy's not French or British, for sure. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo. It's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give me your opening statement. It could be Robert Downey Jr., but Robbie Downey Jr. is too, Robert Downey Jr. is a little fruity. He's like a little flamboyant. This guy doesn't seem to have any sort of flamboyancy. Maybe not flamboyancy, showmanship. Robert Downey Jr. is very he has showmanship. Like he has a very like outward charisma. This guy is more reserved. Surely you don't pronounce a T? So Godot? You think it's just Godot? I don't know, I thought it was like Gal Gadot. Judge wouldn't have mistook it for Gobo if the T wasn't silent. Oh, come on, Giari. The judge would mistake it for anything. But fine, fine. Take away my T, why don't you? Jeez. Ugh. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. Well, what is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two? Wow. Godot or Godot, whichever sounds coolest. I feel like Godot sounds way cooler. Do bald people even know English? Wait, what? Trans men be like, I'm taking your tea away. That's insane. Well then, let's hear from the first witness. Oh, we're jumping straight into the first witness. Okay. Oh, it's Gumshoe. All right. My name is, no one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. All right, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. That's a weird sentence. Okay, sure. Yes, sir. Master. That's a good yawn. Okay. Unmasking Demasque is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even committed the crime. Good yawn? Aw. Thank you, Barbie. You know I'm all about the good yawns. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Unmasking Demasque, sir. It fits his MO to a T. So then, the actual identity of this Unmasking Demasque is... Mr. Godot? What are you... Well, that was cool. I sure wish I would have tea like that. Imagine if I could just do this. Tea? Like... Be great. Yeah, this guy's got drip, man. I need to play Persona 5 again. A calling card? Is that a Persona 5 reference? Yeah, it's a Persona 5 reference. Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That's coffee. Okay, how was that? Was that cool? That was me trying to be cool. What's up, Bat Who Laughs? I'm sure you can grant me this much at least, Your Honor. Oh, please. Proceed. Not bad? Okay. I'll take it. But very well. It's only coffee, after all. Yeah, I mean, come on. You're allowed to have coffee. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. It's just coffee, dude. Chill. What's wrong with drinking coffee? Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Like, as long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Unmasking Demasque who stole the... Wait. Caramel iced coffee sounds good right now. So, I am like Godot. I like my coffee black like the moonless night. No milk, no cream, no sugar, no nothing. I will be simping for Godot the entire time. Oh, hell yeah, Mishlev. I'm happy you are. I support simps. Simping is the best. Like, I think we as a society are way too hard on simps. They're the ones living their best life. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yep, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true. I'm a Zavari? Author on thieves. An author? He's written books about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority. Oh, by the way, cool story, chat. So, my great-grandfather, just published a book posthumously. So he's been dead for like a long time now. But, my family gathered up all of his like collections of poems and short stories and published it. So it's pretty cool. We're pretty excited. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be Butterfingers. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Well, except maybe for the thief's mom that... Okay. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Svari, do you? Who is this person? Svari. He sounds German. German? Sounds Italian to me. His name is Look At Me, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. The heck? I guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item that the thief stole. Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. It looks like the thief is toying with me even now. Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except, well, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. Adrian never turned the card in. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That's because Detective Atme stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police. Was the calling card that Lordly Taylor received authentic? Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature, but we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real. Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Unmasking Demasque's emblem. His fifth heist, and your fifth screw-up, huh? Objection, pal! That ain't fair. You know, maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times, but this last time was not my fault. I didn't even know I didn't even know about the calling card this time. You, of all people, shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Got me? Wow, it looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atme. That's like probably my second favorite Maya face. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. Art pieces? Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Emanon. What's that? Some kind of specially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the Crown of Bangora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the Left Hand of Hades. And then the Portrait of Magina, sir. Those are some, like, fantastical sounding names. Detective Atme retrieved the Portrait of Magina and returned it to the museum. And the target of his 5th and last robbery was the Sacred Urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T? I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. I want a portrait of Ice Spice. I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% sure it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so, since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions, that's right, it means that Masked Star Demasque is behind it. Nick, it definitely looks like it was Masked Star Demasque who stole that urn. Yeah, but there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Masked Star Demasque. But also the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself. So even though we know it was Masked Star Demasque that did it, maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Masked Star Demasque that did it. Okay. But that sure looks like it was... Wait, hold up. Actually, I just realized. So, noticeable features, right? We have white gloves, shoulder pads, some kind of sun emblem with, like, what looks like, a snake laying eggs going down his chest. And also, like, a little happy face on the hat. There's no happy face. There's no figure. Whatever that thing is on his chest, it's not here. He's so confident he sends calling cards. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card to Lord and Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna save, because you know I'm all about the saves coming. This was not a precious art piece, though. We know from Adrian that the urn was worth, yeah, supposedly priceless. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, I didn't do the objection, sorry. Objection! Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, look, I mean from a financial point of view. I mean, like, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Masked Star Demasque would normally go after. Ugh. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the Sacred Urn was not the work of Masked Star Demasque. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out a contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Masked Star Demasque or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it the dot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Mr. Trite. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your mess. I'm sorry, I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Masking Demasque that stole that urn, then it must be someone imitating Masking Demasque's methods. A fake. A fake Star Demasque. Fake Star Demasque. That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake. His assistant, I guess. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. What's up, Dead to Bread? How are you doing? Everybody seems to like this guy. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. Looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact fake Star Demasque. Okay. I messed up. Wait, no? The proof is right here. Oh. Okay, usually if you get it right, the music stops playing. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Okay, that sounds a little bit too much like my Edgeworth voice. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us what it is about this picture that is peculiar. Right here. It's right here, of course. You mean Masking Demasque? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch. That's the word I was looking for. Brooch. A brooch. That's, yeah, a brooch. It's missing the brooch. See, I said this. Oh, getting a case midway through is hard? That's okay. I mean, you recognize the character, right? So I'm guessing you might have seen it before. Real Matt On Guard. Thank you for the follow. I can't believe you are the real Matt On Guard. That was a hell of a case, by the way. Is he wearing the Mask of Darkness? It does kind of look like the Mask of Darkness. A breach? Here? Bailiff, get my steed. We need to retrieve... Get my steed? Really? A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding on to one's cape. Or for holding one's cape on. A clasp. I see now. But the Masking Demasque in the security camera photo... He has no brooch. That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damascus calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Masking Demasque is a fake. I've been fooled again. Order, order! It's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how How could you have overlooked this? Wait. I can feel a sneeze coming on. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know how I... Hey now. You're a rock star. Get your game on. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. Hey lawyer dude, how's the finding the real Master Mask going? Hold up, I gotta do that in the Matt OnGuard voice. Hey lawyer dude, how's finding the real Master Mask going? There, okay. It's going pretty well, Matt OnGuard. Shame about what happened in the previous case, huh? But, you know. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Huh. The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? That's Master Demasque's brooch. Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? He must mean the Ami Faye statue. Well, why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's against the law. This guy is one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there. Huh? Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rondelight's fingerprints. Oh, okay. I was about to say. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Found in the shadow of Ami Faye's statue. It looks like it was torn off of some clothing. Ah, you mess with Godot? You mess with Godot? And you get burned. I'm trying to sound cool, okay, chat? I'm trying. I'm doing my best. It's hard. Ugh, he's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Put more passion in it? No, but the whole point of being cool is you don't have passion. You have to be, like, apathetic. You have to be aloof, detached. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? One second. 1 second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh! Silence! Now I see. It is all becoming clear. What's clear? Svari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Huh, not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Really? Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atney, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe is worth anything, that is. That's cool. How is this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. Okay, all right, let's see the testimony. What I witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous masked star Demasque, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. Okay. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal. My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. We're not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great masked star Demasque, my arch-enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Okay. That voice is killing me. You like it, Kupo? Is it good? That's not a voice I've ever done before, so... Because, like, I have voices where, like, I've done them before for, like, other things. Like the old bag voice. The old bag voice I've been practicing since I was, like, 14. But that one completely came up with it here. Still working on my Godot voice, though. You like it too, Lucas? Let's go. Cool. So that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer. You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too. Gumshoe also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before. Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was the one applying the pressure. On your pigeony head, that is. In any case... Why is this case so bricked up? I don't know. I'm a big fan of penetrating moments, you know? Dancingly descended from where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. Okay. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. It's very descriptive. I hereby W Ace Dunce. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately, I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. Good. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Then let's continue with the testimony. Okay. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do anything? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever suddenly been struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes, by a fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory too, remember? You see? You have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. You may have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless, and then... About this 30 minutes... My silver cord was loosened, and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I think he's saying that he was out cold. So what happened during these 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he going on about? There's something suspicious about Detective Atme. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in? Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence. Huh? Which piece? The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Wait, what evidence? So right now I'm thinking, if you remember the floor layout, the security camera office is next to the door. And if he was knocked unconscious by the sword, then the mask would have to have ran past the camera booth, the security booth, picked up the sword without him noticing and then walked all the way back and hit him from behind. Maybe that's the angle they want us to go. I can't really think of anything else to show. Oh shit. But I mean, what else would I show? Like, I'm not sure. I almost feel like I want to just keep trying it, but on different dialogue options. Because otherwise, like, I don't know. What do I pick? Got this 30 minutes. My silver cord was loosened. No one can say. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened. Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall. Fortunately, I had my third monocle, the security camera at the ready. What did Godot say earlier? What did you determine? I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about, Prince Gremory. My thought process behind picking this statue here was, if you look at the picture, you could see this is where the paint stain is. So it's clear from this picture that the statue was moved. And the statue's also what was holding on to the sword, and the sword is what was used to knock him out. Oh. Dude, if it's... Am I just completely on the wrong angle here? Yeah, I am. No, I'm just completely wrong. Alright, let's load up. So then, what? The warehouse camera went off at once, at around 1 AM. Knocked at me out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. Moved the night of the crime. Supposedly priceless, but has no monetary value. Sent before a heist, the element is top secret. Damascus brooch found in the shadow of Ami face statue. Looks like it was torn off some clothing. What if the brooch, the fact that the brooch has torn clothing implies that there was a struggle. But if he was knocked out unconscious so quickly, then there would be no struggle. And so the brooch should have never broken? Or should have never been torn off the clothing? Nice. Mr. Atme. Oh, gotta do the objection, sorry. Objection! Could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Aha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Unmasking Demasque. It is, in point of fact, Unmasking Demasque's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Ugh. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. Ugh, Wait just a moment, Sir Old-Timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the rest of the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely. Okay. Let's see, what's the new testimony? Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed the weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fist. But they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Unmasking Demasque. Correct. It was during this third crime that he struck me from behind. His third crime. It seems that my memory has been become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That cannot be good. So now he's saying he didn't get hit from behind, but he told us he got hit from behind. I think the evidence literally says he got hit from behind. So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. If it's lunch, you just jail them anyway? If it's lunch... The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. Okay. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. Yeah, I've never heard of that saying before, Oni. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask more questions? About the sensor, about the computer? Let's ask about the sensor, I think. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioners, ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up heat-detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lordly Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, you couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer? Maybe. What does that mean, discombobulated? Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Well, now I've forgotten. What was I saying? Jeez, it's better than old people who forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. Unfortunately... Oh wait, no, I already read that. What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Atme, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword. You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shishishito. That was one too many shis. So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness? Okay. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club. That's pretty impressive. Discombobulated me. I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. Now, I think I just mixed up the judge and Atme. Whatever. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Unmasking Demasque. Unmasking Demasque. This guy's a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little bit more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. I don't think so, Oni, because it's too obvious. It's just like way too obvious if he is, so I don't really buy it. I assumed the Atme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman. A statue of Ami Faye, I'm guessing. Well, that wasn't very much help at all. What do you think, Mr. Nick? Well, there's one thing I'm absolutely sure of. Yeah? What is it? This Luke Atme guy. He's definitely hiding something. But why? I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Okay. Anyway, what do I do? I don't actually know. What am I trying to prove? So why did you look away from the door anyway? Wait, we read this. Let me just see if I get the additional dialogue. So did that computer belong to Lordly Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specially designed by me, Luke Atme. In that case, you could have easily manipulated the data. What's wrong, Sir Lawyer? Well, that's it. What is this Atme fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the Atme fighting style? Of course it's important. We've learned the detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add your secret information to your official testimony. This is it. He's guilty. Only guilty people could go hee 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 in court. Where is this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and my left eyebrow. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead, if you like. Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Sir Lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper. So Mr. Atme got hit on the forehead then? That's what he says. I've got a funny feeling about that. Actually, so do I. Well, what do you think, Nick? Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. Yeah? What is it? Okay, we've heard this before. Alright. A blow to the back of the head. Objection! Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. Ugh. It seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. Well, what do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help you with security. Ugh. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. What's wrong? Objection. Objection. Why is his voice so... Objection. To err is human. To forgive, divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, even make mistakes. I'm trying. Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Mr. Atme is not ace detective. Mr. Atme is Mask Demasque. Mr. Atme is a fake. Can I save? I can't save. Okay. Should we just go big? You know what? Let's do it. Let's go big. Let's just say that he's Mask Demasque and see what happens. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme's true identity is actually Mask Star Demasque. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen item. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask Star Demasque. But right, this photo... Oh, I clicked by accident. This security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as a thief and stole the urn. So the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness? Huh. The heck was that? Damascus as what the? I know, we skipped over a lot. Shoot. But I think it was just a laugh. And I can't go back. Actually, wait, I can go back. I have a save from right here. Okay, I think it's coming. I do want to see the laugh. Okay, that was crazy. Damascus' MO is pure genius, and so am I. Luke Atme, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, Sir Lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. Yeah, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atme, when you assume the thief's identity... Objection. Godot blend number 102. My personal favorite. Mr. Godot! The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. The real Nezu, thank you for the follow. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit, my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of the whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trent. If this detective really is a thief, then show us the proof of your claim. Jim Lad, thank you for the follow. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have quickly. Huh? Yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? Atme looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. Can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atme is in fact Unmasking Demasque. I think it's yet to be found. I don't think we have it. All we really have is conjecture. We don't have any definitive proof, right? Like... Proof? Of course I've got nothing. Huh, just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get after all. Ugh. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is a thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all. It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to add, then... Well, who are you? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Miss Delight, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the sacred urn. Nick, it's the urn. Order, you, madame. That urn, where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective. Look at me. That's true, it was. We saw it there. Oh, Tessie, you're the best. Found in the office of Luke Atme has pink splotches all over it. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you're going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one. Huh. Pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved. Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight. Is that correct? Yes? What about it? Ah, how charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. I mean, that's true, but we did see it there before, but that doesn't mean that she didn't plant it there, but that does start to, like, I think at that point, you kind of just have to, like, take their word, you know? So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's room. Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Miss Delight. Please, Nicky boy. You've got to help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. Gotta prove that that urn was actually an Atme's detective agency. Show fingerprints on the urn, testify about what I saw. Just testify about what I saw, no? What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say? Nick, come on, it should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we? You're right, I remember doing that. Whatever was in there was hard and round and smooth, too. Wait, that urn is not smooth. Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have. But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Atme walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn in there, I can't testify that it was. Ugh, you're right. Looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trite. In this town overflowing with lies, there's still a single flickering candle of truth. Nicky boy. Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn. Maybe I can still testify about it from another angle. What about it, Mr. Wright? Have you given up yet? Must be some way. Okay, well, if we picked up the bag, this fingerprints? I don't know. We didn't put our hands on the... Oh, wait, no, we did, because we felt that it was hard and soft. Okay, so our fingerprints should be there. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints? Oh, come on now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed? May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. Harsh Reality 69. Thank you for the follow. Why were there pink splotches on it? Probably from the paint that was behind the goddess statue. Or not goddess statue. The Ami face statue. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So, unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you going to do now? But it's not. It's my fingerprints, no? I'm too far to turn back now. Atme must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. You left them! You touched it! What's up with government and social media? First France arrested and courted Telegram president, now Brazil banned X? I have no idea, Harsh Reality. I didn't know that, I hadn't heard that at all. That's crazy. Brazil banned Twitter? That's crazy. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. Our fingerprints, right? Like... So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hey, hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Ugh, whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look at the bag at the time. But, oh shit. Oops. I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? This whole case has just been one innuendo after another. Because not only is Atme saying you touched it, but what Phoenix touched is hard and soft. And I remember it very well. It was smooth and... Okay, smooth and hard, sure. Not soft, smooth. Smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Like, hey, did you steal a sacred urn, or are you just excited to see me? Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were there, does it? Oh, that was too vicious. Of course it does. What did you say? No, it's too... Man. It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. Thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. Ah, that's right, she did say that. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get any fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency. The Splend, the dot, number 107. I've decided. It's a little too bitter after all. Oh shit, he shook. Order, order! I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and wait. Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I've finally broken him down. Take a good luck, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one for myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. You can't call him a fruitcake, man. That's like one step behind the slur. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Masked Star Demasque. Why is he twitching? Haha, I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. What the hell? Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atme's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures? It's me! It's him! Or, it's me, I'm him. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please. This guy really wants to go to jail. I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but the true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Mr. Gadar, don't just stand there drinking coffee. I'm that guy, pal. Who's that guy? Which I'm still in the cut. Suda would do. Still got my hats at the back and these rappers still like what you losers gonna do. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir. If you're really a man, and clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Masking Demasque, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. He is so cute. Oh my god. Good boy. Don't call him a good boy, he'll come. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Oh, well, let's all have a listen to this confession. A testimony, okay? The truth is, I've been Masking Demasque all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Masking Demasque, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen. After all, we do have an alibi, actually. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right here in the photo, that's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. I don't like the direction this trial is taking. But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Gadot. You're embarrassing me. Yo. This guy has a wife? This guy is not straight. This guy's not straight, dude. But I will say, I like him. I like him a lot. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. Keep my promise. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Masking Demasque. Thanks so much, Mr. Gadot. I'll do my best. All right, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. All right, we do have an alibi. We do know that he has an alibi, though, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for him. Alright, you may think you're the real Mask Demasque, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet. About my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons. But the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. What should I do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. I don't know, just you know what, let's get sidetracked. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals. If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with? Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi. That's so sweet. Nobody ever says that. Nobody ever says that to me, man. What the hell? Aww. No one's ever said they're a workaholic before. Oh my god, that's so sweet! It's so funny they made the Fujoshi bait a wife guy. I know. Danger Desi. So you do have a complicated family situation after all. Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony, I beg of you. That was so cute! Oh, God. He's like the perfect man. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Masked Star Demasque and not just some kind of obsessed should have said obsessed fanboy. Obsessed fanboy. Hey, now, you're an all-star? That's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change? Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Masked Demasque. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, yeah, we have a way to show that. You've got no alibi. You ugly? I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi. But I tell you that I was in Lordly Taylor that night, no, actually. That's too vague even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? I mean, we already know he was at the KB security offices. If we can prove that he had an alibi after all, this case would be a piece of cake. Well, you're right, but... think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can. Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi? Yeah, I have evidence. I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, I've never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence. Let's see this evidence already. All right, so it would be right here. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you. Oh my god, it's just like that episode of SpongeBob. It's like, you remember that the scene where Patrick, where they're with the bad guy, Manta Ray or something, and then Manta Ray or something is like, Patrick, this is your wallet. Like, no, it's not my wallet. This wallet is your... I forgot how it goes, man. But you guys know which scene I'm talking about. Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find the wallet, you should report it to the police right away. Man Ray, that's the name of the villain. Yes, Man Ray. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. Because he paid for the dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. A watertight... Okay. No. Oh my god, he's crying! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lord Lee Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee. Come on now, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yo, there's no way that Mr. Delight is not, like, super horny for Godot. Like, I refuse to believe that. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out of this, didn't you? When you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO's office. No. He's so cute. That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to the KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. Ugh, this stupid kid. But we do have that evidence, though. We have the blackmail letter. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's... What is it? What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? Yes, basically it says, bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, all right. At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB Security CEO's office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. Wait! What if the blackmail for the letter? No, but it's 50,000, right? Never mind. No, it's 50,000. Yeah, there's already a blackmail for the letter. Yeah, never mind. So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me, well, let's just say that my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But did you actually investigate this CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that. Or at least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO guy at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? There is someone else who can testify. What? Who is this useless-looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. You probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this key card. Yup, that's the key card they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yep, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this key card's data. Which case was what? The Larry one? Oh, he's been in a few cases. But I think the first case where he was the victim, or where he was our defendant, was like literally the first case in the game. Like, I'm pretty sure the first case in game 1, Larry is on the witness stand. I think. But he's been in several cases. Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. Found in Ron's wallet, used on October 12th, the night of the crime, at 1 a.m. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Masked Star Demasque in this photo. Huh. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then? Ron Delight was clearly in the office of the KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. Prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Masked Star Demasque. Good job! You did it, Nick. You know what I will say, what I like about Godot? He actually admits it. He admits when he's wrong. That's very unlike Francisca or Edgeworth. Like, this is probably the first time I hear one of the prosecutors be like, yeah, we're willing to admit that we got that one wrong. So it's like he's less antagonistic towards Phoenix. That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man again. Why was he trying so hard, though? What do you mean trying hard to do what? Besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, Do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Huh? Court is now adjourned. That can't be the end. Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Oh, Miss Delight. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, Pearls. Got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing. How dare you do that in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. Ouch. She slapped me. Pearly. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick. Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. Yo, Pearls has like the lowest opinion of Nick. It's crazy. No, you've got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. No. A double slap. Oh, double slap? Okay, double slap. It's 25 base power per slap, right? Or is it 15? It's 15. No, it's 25. What's the base power of double slap? Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? 25. Okay, yeah. See? I got it right the first time, Poopo. We got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky boy here. Yo, I don't know, man. I find it so hard to trust her. But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us the urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? Aw, but I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that. And I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is... Come on. Give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Amigo? Mr. Godot, oh, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trey. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, but body? The estimated time of death was 1 That's what I thought. Was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen. The CEO of KB Security was being murdered. And we just spent this entire case proving beyond the shadow of a doubt that Ron Delight was present in that office at the time of the murder. Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Helped me out? What? On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbrued with rage? Come on. Don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security. This guy was a security guard? Look at that face. That's the face of a security guard? An employee of KB Security. Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief. Because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you. Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. What? This can't be. This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown. Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Yeah. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy. Who the heck is he? He may be quiet. He may be quiet. But he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Okay, so he's quiet. He's not a yeller. He doesn't speak loudly. He speaks quietly. Okay. Well then. Time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. So then I think the voice is apt. Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene... Oh, sorry, I thought that was Maya talking. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Ronnie. Now she's actually shook. Oh, thank you, Real Nezu. Appreciate it. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck is going to happen next? To be continued. I do like the new jingle. Okay, let's save the game. Part 3, investigation. Okay, let's see, October 13th. So this is the afternoon, same day. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Like arrested him. Okay. So, I know I usually stream 25 extra minutes from now. I usually end it at 1 a.m. It is 12:35. But I do have a flight to catch later this morning. So after stream today, I am going to... This is what I'm going to do, chat. Okay, so I have a flight that leaves at 7:20. Okay, so my flight leaves at 7:20 a.m. It is now currently 12:30 a.m. Okay, so it takes an hour to drive to the airport. Okay, it takes an hour to get to the airport, which means I have to be there at the airport at like 6 a.m., like an hour, 20 minutes, hour, 30 minutes beforehand. And then it takes an hour, which means I have to leave my house at 5 a.m. Okay? It's currently 12:30. I still have to pack my bag and I gotta shower too. So I'm gonna pack my bag, I'm gonna shower. Yeah, Pleiades. I'm gonna pack my bag and I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna go to the airport, and then I'm gonna do my best to sleep during my layover in Las Vegas. I'll let you all know when I arrive. Don't worry, don't worry. It's gonna be a hell of a flight. Oh, don't worry, Pleiades, don't worry. I'm gonna be like the dot. I'm gonna be like a dot during the case. I'm gonna be like that. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. No, I literally cannot sleep, Pablo. Like, I only have 3.5 hours to finish getting ready, and I have to shower and pack. So I'm not gonna be sleeping. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anyway, I'll keep you all posted. Don't worry. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. So that's why I'm gonna call the stream here. Okay. And then I'll be out of town until Tuesday, like Monday night. So the next stream would be Tuesday evening. Okay, so no streams this weekend. I'm out of town, and then no stream Monday because I will be getting home way too late. So next stream will be on Tuesday. Okay. And now we just have to find someone to raid, and then I will go do my thing. But thank you, appreciate it, Pleiades. I hope you enjoyed. Let's see. Okay, no one in my usuals is playing anything. You know who I haven't seen in a while? Lathy. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna raid someone that we've never raided before. Screw it. I'm not sure who this person is, but... Oh, a Spanish VTuber. I see. Okay. Well, that's not really our language. I mean, actually, it kind of is. Alright, screw it. You know what? Just Eros is fine, I guess. Like I know anyone else. Alright, I'm just gonna do the raid. Okay. Alright, chat. Try to keep it brief, but thank you so much, everybody, for being a part of today's stream. Whether you are a new viewer or a returning viewer, thank you so much for choosing to make my stream a part of your night. I hope that you enjoyed the content. I hope that you all had a good time. And more importantly, I hope that you have a great rest of your night or a great rest of your day, depending on what part of the world you live in. And to each and every one of you, have a great weekend. If you're in the US and you're celebrating Labor Day, then enjoy your Labor Day weekend. It's back to school when we come back. So that's something to not look forward to. But yes, have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you all next time, okay? Chompy, you want to say goodbye? You're not going to see everybody until Tuesday. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm going to miss all of you, but I hope you all had a good time. Have a good night. Bye. He kept it brief. Alright, chat. Let's start the raid. Poor Chompy. I know. I can't bring him either because I don't have, I got one of those cheap flights where you can't even have a carry-on. Like, it's like one personal item and that's it. So, freaking sucks, dude. Anyway. Alright. I'll see you all next time, okay? Bye-bye. Mwah. 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 Alright. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Pow.